Happy New Year. It is 2025 and I am really glad. I feel really good since just moving in from, or I should say transitioning from 224 to 225. I feel really, really good about it. Of course, there's still lots of terrible, terrible drama going on, but I'm hopeful that the new year will bring a new experience, like, the end of the war in Palestine. Anyway, this is my piece, and I wanted to talk a little bit about how we got here and what is on the thumbnail. What is on the thumbnail is an ink pen and Lord Balfour's signal. That's Lord Balfour, who wrote a letter suggesting that Israel be given a homeland. And he wrote this letter to the United Nations. And he suggested that Israel be given a homeland in Palestine. And Lord Balfour, by the name or the title you can tell, was British. And my, question is, what right does he have to determine the fate of nations? He has no right. But for some reason, there's bullies in the world that actually wage wars, and those bullies enforce it by beating you into it. So Lord Balfour and the British people were exiting Palestine. They had tried to take it over, was unsuccessful. So they were exiting, and that was Lord Balfour's recommendation. Kind of like, a last minute jab at the Palestinian people. It was a huge jab too, and it was hurtful. But now things have gone to the situation where there is a current genocide going on. So what I wanted to do before I get into the genocide piece in future videos is talk about how the United States citizenry, including myself, were sort of primed to support this. And we were primed by A Christmas Stories of Three Wise Men and Rabbi Jesus being born and how he was a holy being. Now, this has nothing to do with whether or not Rabbi Jesus was a holy man or not. What it has to do is how the United States citizenry were primed to accept this war almost as a holy war, because we perceived, because of Rabbi Jesus, that Israel was a holy people. However, we now can see that they're not a holy people, that they're just like everybody else, just like human beings. And poor, their prime minister, I have to say, reminds me of another leader, the one who started World War II. Every time I see him put a little mustache on his face. But anyway, I won't mention names. We all know who he is. So this is the nativity scene, but then in the end is the Golgotha scene, where Rabbi Jesus was actually crucified on the cross. So this is how the United States, without thought, supports the Israeli-Palestine war. And if we had given it some thought, if we had not been primed as children, because this war started before, this whole Lord Balfour's letter started like 15 years before I was born. So that should give you some information too on how we got here. But first of all, I want to apologize to my sisters and brothers who have been struggling over in Palestine. It is unfair what has happened to you. It is genocide. I do not support it. And I just want to let everyone know that we all need to speak out. This is the only way we're going to change it, because obviously Biden is trying to give all of our money away to make sure that he completes the task that he believes should be completed, and that is the annihilation of Palestine. So by sending billions of dollars there, that's what he does. And the United States citizenry have no voice in it, because it's a decision. It's an executive decision. It's a congressional decision. It isn't a decision that was put on a ballot to the vote that I know of. So anyway, I've gone over my time, unfortunately. I hope you all have a really good day. I will be reporting back in as I complete more of this painting. And that's it for now. Have a beautiful day. Be creative. And you should probably stay prayerful. Thank you.